Hey folks, and welcome to yet another and final round 2 match here on the 4th of July in our Phantom Dust 2020 draft tournament. Is that as loud for you as it is for me? You see me?
Is loud.
Oh, you can't hear it then. There's goddamn war zone outside my windows right now. Uh,
I cannot hear anything. No.
Wonderful. Good. Maybe it might just show up in the cast. And in case for those you couldn't tell, I am joined here tonight yet again, thankfully so. Pleasure to have him by Mr. Skimmy Style.
Hello.
And
See, I have
j-
to go with that one again because it was the perfect start last time.
I was hoping and praying you'd have something a little more. But yeah, like you said, it
No,
was
no, no.
perfect.
My little more was actually just making the comment that it worked so well last time.
Why improve on perfection, as you said. So, again, this is our final round 2 match, and yet again, we've got Bregan holding up the entire line. It's going to be for Team SkaBoss, Bregan and SnowRyze versus it's Algolmantis and some poor choices. Uh, Now, for newer viewers, there's a bit of history between Bregan and some poor choices for having the record for the longest tournament match in Phantom Dust history, and that is mainly
How long was it?
because it was well over an hour because Bregan is a monster, and poor choices did not play Phantom Dust again until I think this tournament. After that happened, it was just Bregan
It was
being a monster,
just.
just
Oh yeah.
extending. I think there were 4 draws, maybe
Oh my gosh.
on purpose. And okay, little full disclosure here. I was practicing some of the arsenals that Bregan and Rise had. They wanted to run. It's all memery, all jackassery, fuckery, and shenanigans abound. So I'm curious to see if they actually go through with any of the things that they had planned. Uh,
Uh huh.
yeah, if we'll, as Palace gets started, I'll see if they start doing what I think they might do. That being said, you have any thoughts about this match before we get into it?
I mean, not a lot of thoughts at the moment.
Got it. All right, then let's go ahead and jump on in. In three, two, one, record.
All right. Let's
Oh, I'm
see.
anxious, very anxious to see
Yeah.
if they do it. I can't.
Did have you had the results of this one spoiled for you?
Uh, yes, but I'm playing it as if I didn't for the sake of the viewers. Okay, okay, I see. Oh, see, boost my vibration. They're not. They're not doing it. Okay.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah. So if they were doing what I thought they would do, there would not be attacks in this deck at all. So
Oh.
basically, what they were doing on Palace with when I was practicing with them is they were seeing how many times they could get Phantom Dust off before the
Oh
10
my
minutes
gosh.
ran up. And I think with
That would
me,
be the most obnoxious thing ever.
it was well they had me try to actually go and aggro and prevent them from doing it.
Yeah.
And they were doing it so fast that it didn't matter. Like I had like a quick start blazing deck and it didn't matter. I think they got 6 or 7 of them off before
Maybe
the
they were
time.
just deciding that it wasn't really worth it unless they just intentionally wanted to draw it out and just
I
like
think I'm guessing Bregan, the monster Bregan, has a heart after all, and didn't want to drive choices out of the tournament before it was over. Um,
well
so
that's nice of him.
so I've wasted a whole lot of time. A lot of action's already taken place. They've played this straight up so far. Rian's, I think
Yeah.
Snow has Rian's as well. We've already got Mantis down to 7 health, and Choices is down to 13 as well, with a buffed up Rise. So yeah, definitely straight up match so far, which, depending on who you are, is a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean honestly I'm up for a straight up match anytime.
Yeah.
Like, a little cheese is kind of fun, but like if it feels like it's just inhibiting the game in general, it's a little bit less fun to watch. You know what I mean? But if they can do something that just kind of throws them off, it's fun. That's all good.
Yeah, I think you are the voice of reason in this commentary table right now, so I'm going to defer to your position and agree. Definitely so. Uh, Bregan has actually not had to dig that much. Got a good aura start. Rian in hand and a Darkhold.
Yeah,
Just
but not a good enough aura start though if he's running out of vibration.
that's true, but so far he hasn't needed it.
That's
He's
true.
done well so far. We saw a decoy out of, I think was it Rise or Choices was shooting it across the map. I think it was Rise. Yeah, No, Choices has a decoy. Believe he hits Snow. Good flame sword there.
Oh, that was a very good flame sword. You gotta love the reincarnation, which is arguably the best, probably the best skill in the entire game right now.
Uh, in the Evo cast, Bregan very confidently said that it's not arguable at all, and because of that, I'm going to argue it. It's not the best skill in the game. There's just not enough love for Bomb Shot. Simple as that. Just putting it out there.
You think bomb shot could be up there?
Bomb Shot is up there, 100%. Can't be argued. Bomb Shot's a better skill than Reincarnation. Book it.
Why do you think that?
I don't think I have to explain myself. I think it's pretty obvious, right?
I think, I mean, I'm pretty sure you do have to explain it because I don't see any argument for that at all.
Well, it's oh jeez, trash. Undefeated trash. I mean, there's a match going. We can't just go into the theory of fandomness. There's a match going on right now, so we'll just settle on the fact that Bomb Shot's better than Rian and continue on with the cast. Moving right along. Flame Sword almost taken by the Angel's Wing.
Oh yeah, I love the Angel Wing. Angel Wings is like it. It's one of those things that just it feels really good if you can get rid of. Oh,
Oof.
very
Oof.
nice. Was I wonder if that was that a that's probably a joke or a judge.
Um,
I wasn't sure. I didn't see who fired it to have an idea of
well,
where it would have been appropriate.
Mantis died, so I'm guessing it was Snow. Um, but yeah, I couldn't tell if it was joke or judge.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell from just looking at it. Like I'm pretty sure they basically have the exact same animation. I think the only guess would have
Ooh.
been just off of
Oh.
who had less hit points.
Alright, Bregan got hit with a Bloody Ritual,
Well, I can't
which Rian's down for the time being.
Oh.
might be a problem. So I'm
So
looking.
he's
That bloody
offline.
ritual is it's a dirty skill sometimes.
Yeah, I forget one of my old partners. I think it was. Yeah, I forget who used to run Bloody Rituals with me. I think Snow used to run Bloody Ritual for a long time. We get a res on choices. If Mantis ever actually reses his partner, he's hanging on to him. Maybe sensing
We
pressure.
can just go ahead and say it was orange regardless because orange just likes to run anything,
No,
and everything.
Bloody
If
Ritual
it's
was not
purple,
really
he
his
likes
thing.
it.
He will debilitate you with the environmental, but not so much with the other skills themselves. Like purples are not really his game.
Really? Because that seems like lately when I play against him, that's all he wants to do, man.
For real?
Just that dropping the aura, yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's evolving. That's not what
Maybe
I'm
he's
used
not
to.
doing it because it's because it's team games, in the tournament. Maybe that's why he's not doing it. But in just pickup games and whatnot, he's liking the quantum decay and whatnot.
Got it. No,
I mean, we even saw a little bit of it in the first round.
that's true. Decay is something he does. But something to the effect of, what was it, Bloody Ritual? Yeah, I'm not used to him running that. The pole is undefeated right
Oh,
there
yeah,
too.
yeah.
You see, Choices and Snow both sorted the pole at the same time, and neither one of them got hit face to face. That was a great little animation there. So that Bloody Ritual really did debilitate Bregan quite a bit. He's up to 6 now, so he can throw it again, but it's definitely slowed down all that momentum. And they've brought this match
Yeah, and
back to being almost even.
Any opportunity to get vibration is going to be a lot more difficult at this point without
100%.
the bloody ritual.
Oh, come on, game.
Sounds like Snow's having trouble with the Phantom Dust Gods here. He's down
Yeah,
to
it
5
does.
himself. And another Ice Sword. Getting tricky here. Bloody Ritual.
the pole.
Another one.
The pole itself again. It really is MVP here. For
Yeah,
pole.
definitely. But Dead Algol, Choices, now he's gonna pick up. Oh, Snow died too, I didn't see that. So dual res here, but Snow's in a much better position than Mantis is.
Yeah, it made a lot of sense to want to go for that team there.
SnowRyze takes another bit of damage. No defenses in hand. Did not take that.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Bloody Ritual blocked, and that's a big bunch of damage to take for himself too, throwing that again. Would not advise throwing a Bloody Ritual at a person with 3 defenses in hand.
No, that seems like a really bad idea.
Oops, got the comp. Oh, he still froze him. That was great defensive play right there. Gets his partner
Oh,
up yet
yeah.
again. Yeah, he had Rians coming from every possible angle and still managed to freeze and get out of there.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive actually. Like just seeing like some good shield uses is always nice to see. Also.
Definitely. I think Mantis lost that Rian right there into the dark hole, or flash hole rather.
Oh, that is not good for him.
Down to 7 and 6 respectively. Bregan's at a nice 10, Snow's at 8 with
Was that
still
another
no
bloody
defenses.
ritual up there?
Mantis, I think,
Choices.
still has a Bloody Ritual in hand. I think he just overrode it just
Yeah.
now. Yeah, if he throws it again, he's dead. So he smartly gets it out of his hand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Walks right down into the Flame Sword. Mantis does
That's
have
probably the best time to use that.
definitely.
Enemy, go the fuck away.
Snow Digging looks like he wants something else besides the 4 attacks in his hand. Doesn't seem to be confident in them. Uh-oh, boost. Wait, did he already drop the Vibe Laser? He did drop the Vibe Laser.
He did drop the Vibe Laser, yeah.
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 That would have been definite
Drop it.
clutch right now.
Yeah, because that would probably seal up the game.
100%.
It's all good.
Snow is not willing to dig any further. He's got 3 aura on bench, but he's just sitting with the 4 attacks and no defense at hand. But he's moving in.
Ah,
He's got a Rian. That'll do it. Flame Sword. Mantis down.
the
Rian,
only-
Rian, Rians for days. He blocked 3 Rians in a row.
Wow.
Oh, but Snow finally gets the game to go along with his plans and puts down choices for game 1.
That would have been 3 Rians in a row with that. Well, I mean, it must make sense because it is, it is a cheaper defense.
True. I'm used to seeing Rians get through so often, with attrition rather, and then he blocked a lightning
you really
sword
wanna?
at the end of it too, but not enough to get the second lightning sword
I mean, we
to
have
take
a
the
lead,
match.
but that was definitely closer than.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if possibly
Yeah.
a lightning. I would think here, the lightning sword was definitely. Yeah. I was thinking, did it actually break the
What did we do? What?
the glacial
Glacial.
wall along with that? Did that
Oh my
and the
God.
reincarnation hit?
No, I don't think so. I think he just got
Oh,
him
well,
with the
there
timing.
was
We were in bombs go
there was a
burn.
little flash of that arsenal you're
What
talking
do you
about.
wanna
Yeah,
run?
that's the Bombs Go Burr. That's the um, special bonus content coming up after this
It's
actual match is
okay.
casted.
Can't
Bregan
run
and
it.
company had some fun with some impact bursts. That's as far as I'll say to maintain the spoilerdom from getting leaked out.
No heat
Yeah.
stimulates. I do more spam than.
So yeah,
knock
it
them
looks
down.
like so far they're as much as they're talking about this, they're gonna play this next round straight up
I
too,
have an orb in there.
which is again disappointing.
Sometimes
But
I
you
run
know,
Psycho
I guess
Burst,
we
that's
do
the
have
idea. I
points
could
and
just
you know
run, like,
games at
straight
stake and
Faith
viewership and
against
stuff like
Sword
that.
Queen.
Well, the
Or I
thing
also
about
wanna play
when they
Rand
play like a
instead
lot of
Nature Faith.
like really
Or
unexpected things,
20 rank Rand, but I think
the
Sword
things
Queen.
are expected for a reason, and it's because they're actually like more reliable in general.
Definitely. But again, I don't think they were playing to win necessarily. They were playing to be dicks.
They're
So-
playing to not lose.
Yeah.
I mean, when I hear Phantom Dust Arsenal, I just assume like they're not playing to win. You're playing to not lose.
Basically. More specifically, they're playing to make people go insane. But it looks like they've avoided doing any of that stuff, and this appears to be a straight up deck as well. Environmental on Mantis. I don't know if he's playing or one of the fancy jumpers who can get on top of the lockers or not. It won't matter because Bregan can jump up to any locker in this level right now himself to go get it if it comes to that.
Yeah, isn't it? I think Meister and No can jump on any of. I think is it. Oh, is it? What's the other one? Is it? I know Meister and Snow. I'm pretty sure can
And the
jump up on
Gine
anything.
sisters too, I believe.
Is it Cuff Button? Cuff
Flame
Button?
Sword, Lightning
Who
Sword,
can?
Rand.
Is Cuff a roller? I don't actually know.
I mean, maybe I'm getting. I'm getting. It's Chunky and Cuff Button. I get those two mixed up. One's a roller. One is a jumper.
Well, now I'm super confused.
I would assume so.
But I do like.
Yep, there's the Opti.
So Bregan can still get up on the
You're trying to
upstairs
enter that or
lockers.
keep it up.
The Alpha can
Never
jump up to
mind,
the
I
downstairs
can't.
lockers, but
Yeah.
this one out here in front and the top lockers are not gettable by regular jumpers. But it doesn't matter because it's down anyway. Actually, I didn't even notice what the environmental
Which is,
was.
is a-
As soon as he's talking.
Oh.
It was an optimization.
Oh, Opti, okay.
It was optimization. Which I'm kind of surprised because I would have thought they would have wanted to keep it up with the
Psycho
lasers,
Burst.
the ricochet lasers.
And Psycho Burst too, yeah.
Those are both, pretty expensive skills. I mean,
Definitely.
Psycho Burst is definitely worth it.
Maybe it just they didn't want them to have what they had or have what they wanted rather. Which
Yeah, that makes sense.
Angel's Tears. All right, Angel's Tears.
I
Angel's
mean,
Wings.
I have heard that you really don't want to play Opti against Bregan, so it is completely possible.
Well,
I like
there's
that.
Bregan's theory in general. If he's the one that said it too, is snuck it in there over the little overhang. You don't want to put anything down that's going to help your opponent as much as possible, and so quantum amps and
He got me.
and optis.
Damn it.
It's going to help everyone on
Yeah.
the field,
My
so
lightning surge should've hit him
he,
first.
in the Bregan philosophy,
Whatever.
will avoid all those
Oh
things.
well.
I don't have a problem with it.
I
Like, if I can get my stuff off,
I feel like I don't know. I feel like for me, like the quantum amp, like in like literally in what he's playing right now with the Psycho Burst, like it like they say yeah, it helps your teammate or your sorry not teammate, but your it helps your enemies, but it also helps you. It gives you. I'd say it helps you probably more than it helps your opponents because it's going to give you the same extra aura your opponents are getting, so that's an even trade, as well as it actually makes the Psycho Burst do more damage.
I agree, 100%. And he has hit one of those so far this round for 9 damage with the second one. Even health across the board here. Rian's and the Ricochet lasers look like it might have been swapped out. I haven't seen it since. Ooh, but the
I definitely think I need to adjust my Psycho Burst a little bit because like I'm really liking this, but honestly mine is not very good.
mm,
It's a fun one though. It's not very good.
yeah, watch Shadow Shield matches. We all should get inspiration from that guy.
Choices are down.
Rise down
I
to
would
1
love
here.
to, Psycho Burst.
Choice is
Oh,
down.
Shadow,
Oof.
I thought Shadow Shield was more known for the Dance of Death,
He'll do both.
not the Psycho Burst.
It is more Dance of Death, but he'll definitely do both. Quick res on Rise in the middle of gunfire too. That was ballsy,
That was
but he got it done.
it was really nice.
There's Ricochet laser back
Well,
in action.
This is it's pretty back and forth it feels.
And even health just about too. About
Is
a
that
1
what
point
we
disparity.
Yeah, exactly.
Ricochet laser could change things at any point in time, but Lucifer's arrow might make it really nasty.
Arrow, yeah.
Does not catch
Oh,
the
man.
Ricochet laser.
I always feel like the erase shields are nice against ricochet lasers, but honestly, it always feels like it's a crapshoot. Like sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it just hits you in the back. You can't.
I mean, with Flash Hole specifically, it's such a coin toss. You really want Erase Shell or something like that. That being said, he just
Yeah,
takes
erase
it.
shield is the only one I would say is maybe remotely reliable against it.
Yeah, but that being said, he
I've tried
just
with
took it just
Vacuum Wall.
now.
It's even harder with
I'm dead
vacuum
on the
wall than it is
stairs.
with
Choices
the
at 1.
flash hole.
On the bottom of the
Right.
stairs on the left-hand side.
Rise and Mantis dead. Choice is moving up to get his partner.
So by your base
Both
ship right
opting for
Oh.
the Team Rise.
Yeah, I guess
Team
it
Res.
was probably a good idea. Like I would almost would have said it would have been a good idea for him to just try to go after choices, but at the same time, like he only had 2 hit points. Choices had 1. Either one of them were one shot.
Right.
If either one of them had decided to go after the other one and made that hit, they could have either won the game or lost the game right there off.
Definitely. It was a safe bet for sure. Get your partner back in there. Ooh, lightning sword, clutch stuff there from SnowRyze. This could be.
I mean, especially with that photon burst. The photon burst could have made it really difficult for him to actually
Yeah.
the
hit him
pickup.
with
Yeah.
anything. Yeah, it was definitely the right choice.
Oh, and Mantis has a long pickup to make. I
Okay.
think this might be
You want to die
game
first
right
or
here.
good?
Oh.
Almost got the
Oh, he
angle
almost
there.
curved it around the corner, yeah. I love to do that. That's
Mm.
with Psycho Burst and Dance of Death, you can do it on this level really well.
Very well, yeah.
Staircases.
Most melee attacks too. You can get that the skid across the doorways. Didn't need it though.
And
Angel's
people
Tears
don't
came in.
expect it because they don't see you, so they think it's just gonna hit the wall.
Well, I
But
think
it
the
doesn't usually.
with higher level play, if you see somebody creeping around the corner and not quite coming through, you can expect a sword somewhat.
Yeah.
I've learned to be terrified of any like blind corner in Pano.
I really hope it's
But
not,
had that beat into me pretty good,
just an
and I've learned to
all-out
utilize it
tournament
too.
where we're playing a fucking
Um,
tournament
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
so
Yeah,
fun.
it's a really fun tactic, and some people just they don't expect it.
Yeah, it does tend to travel further than you think it might too, once you skid off the corner.
It feels like it almost gets
not
even
funny, it's
extra
not
range
cute,
from its
you're
normal
just being
range.
an
Sure
asshole.
feels that way. Um,
Fix your own
Yeah,
thing.
and even without hitting it, the Angel's Tears did close out that round right there to make it a nice 2-0. That one was super back and forth, much more contentious. No, the first round was pretty contentious too. These have been 2 really good matches.
Yeah, they both were.
Yeah.
Seemed really close both ways.
hmm
Probably just
And
And what map did we see? Which map they're changing to?
I did not see yet, no. But if it's choices in Algol, no, I don't know what their preference would be. Refinery. Okay.
Refinery. Okay.
All right, so Refinery closing out the set. Last time I casted a match, I thought it would be bunk, but ended up being pretty good.
Yeah.
So here's hoping that this one holds up as well.
Sure did.
Ooh, a lot of
I know
yellows.
it closed up my set.
Check out all
Like,
the yellows
Refinery's
and greens.
An arsenal that I love. Arsenal,
new.
like, as I say, like Refinery's a map that it used to be my favorite map. I do still like it, but it's not my favorite anymore.
Blasphemy.
But it's a fun map. It feels like the spawns are really well balanced.
Yeah, that's been discussed recently on somebody's cast too, that they are probably some of the most balanced spawns in any of the maps, outside of maybe lane.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I fucking hate it. I can't stand this map. There's too much stuff going on. It's busy.
That is true. It is quite busy. Maybe that's why I like it. I like it because it's just there's a lot of stuff going on.
Mm,
Okay. I just was wondering if I should
let's
grab
see,
4, but
another
Actually, I was thinking about building something fun specifically for this map.
not a bad idea. Algol had an environmental in hand and decides to overwrite it. Had enough ore to use it, but I guess didn't think it was worthwhile for whatever they had going on. Interesting.
If he's gonna override it, it might have been better just to toss it down and
See
pick
what
it, pick it up immediately.
Right. He overrode it
Got a
for
little,
for an
ore out.
attack. Not like it was something status or boost wise, just another attack. And he's, I guess he is moving in now.
All good.
It's like he just wanted to get in there a little bit faster.
I guess, at least to back up his partner. And Choices did take 2 quick swords early on. Hasn't been debilitating just yet. It's like Ryze might have used
Yeah.
a dark hole at some point. I don't think there was a cyclo knife used at any point. It's a game of positioning thus far.
Yeah, that positioning is not good for Bregan here either.
He's got 2 good defenses. Wall of Fire, underrated defense for sure.
Yeah, it really is. Like it's for like I believe it only costs 2, does it not? It's been a while since I've used it.
Yeah, it's two
But
cost.
it costs 2, but it has for pretty much any other 2 cost, it has a very high defense. I can only think of one 2 cost defense that has more.
And that's guard basically, but that's
Yep,
a brush
that
versus
is
a
it.
wall.
That's one.
Choices are Mantis in a bad spot here. He's just gonna get hunted down in this corner with no defense to speak of. He can't hop off to get back to his base either. He's got to make the run back. Choices are trying to run interference here. It's a good partner play by him.
Yeah, but it isn't. Oh well, he did manage to interrupt that chase.
Yeah, got Bregan back off a little bit. Mantis is still far from his base though.
And that's really all. That's really all I needed was just to kind of get. Oh, that was a pretty long range reincarnation there.
The thing was in the way. The crate.
Oh,
That would have been
man,
yeah, nice
that
chip of
would've been
damage
great.
there. Bregan trying to slide off the edges right there to get that extended sword swing.
Bad decision.
Oops, Mantis dead. Oops.
Yep, that was.
I don't think he fell all the way down. I think he might still be right there on the ground. I thought I heard
Oh,
a
did he?
ground hit.
I heard a hit, but it might have just bounced off something.
True,
That's
true.
possible too.
Choices is running away as if he's back at his base. Oops.
Yeah.
Defense in hand, but he gets it back. Okay, but he dies in the process.
So he was back at his base. So
Yeah,
it sounds like what happened was he bounced off the ground and flew off the edge.
Yeah,
Yep.
but still Mantis still no
Right,
defenses.
Other way.
They're hoping to combo that re-in with the backdraft bullet again. Oof.
I mean that's
trade.
such a great combo. Like the re-in with the backdraft pull is
He doesn't know Bregan's there.
so nice.
Oh, now he does. Oof, another good hit. Backdraft bullet. Bregan's in trouble.
Ouch.
Again, health is once again just about even. 1 point disparity.
You know, and if Mantis had actually still had his tiger strength, Bregan would be dead.
No, he does.
Bregan
Or
was
he did.
on.
That,
No,
yeah.
it wore off right before he fired it.
Oh,
only
it did.
did
Okay, I
3
missed that. Oof, oof, oof. Couldn't get through SnowRyze to get to his partner. Bregan kills everybody. And that is a solid 3-0 straight up play. No memory, no fuckery involved for Team SkaBoss with Bregan and SnowRyze. Now, as alluded to earlier, there was some shenanigans after the fact between these two teams, and I'm setting up my other video now.
Mine is ready here.
And yeah, so I don't actually know how long the video is, but we'll just see what this is. I heard there's impact bursts involved in recalls and relearns, and let's see what happens. In 3, 2, 1, go.
They put it in a pitch. Yes.
Oh.
Exactly. They put it in a pitcher.
That's a bomb.
They buy
Okay.
specifically for their bag
Impact burst. So impact bursts, bombs, relearns, recollections. I think would have liked to have seen this in Pano, and they just stayed in the middle.
The terrible, very bad.
Oh, that would have been great.
I think Sandal proposed that at some point, and I don't think anybody ever actually took him up on it. Yeah, I need a smaller room for all this. Oh God, Jesus, that's unfortunate.
All right, get rid of sword slap. 'cause
Oh,
that's what
God.
we need.
I heard somebody said sword
That'll
slap.
still work.
You could, if you, I would love to see if you could slap
This
an
looks
impact
fun.
burst. I mean, I feel like it does kind of make
It's
like a
not
little bit of a, doesn't it make sort of like a little barrier
It's not a
for like a
def.
half a second?
No, but it affects. Is he using L bomb or delay bomb?
I would like
Fucking-
some impact burst
I
No,
now.
I
want to
don't.
stop.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that was
God.
delay bomb. I'm pretty
Terrible
sure.
timing.
And I don't think that sword slap stops projectiles. I think it just stops the momentum of a player coming at them, like a close range. I could obviously be wrong about that.
Yeah, I remember there were some really weird things back in the day. Some people used to do specifically with that, but like what they did, I couldn't say for the life of me what there was like a trick with it.
Somebody smarter than me will have to come in and clarify in the comments.
What was that skill just now?
It's been a long time. It's been several years.
Yeah,
But I remember there were some interesting interactions you could do with it.
I don't know. I remember trying it to use it to set up other attacks, but the animation is so long for such a fast. What's the word? They recover so quickly from the stun that it's just useless to me.
No, I shot that while you were
He has a
standing there, and you walked back
reverse.
in.
I mean, yeah, I get that. It is a very it's like basically
Well done.
the animation. It feels like it's the same animation as for like Angel's Wing or
Bomb shot, please.
basically any of those brush defenses. It's like the same
Please,
animation,
I have some bomb shots.
but it doesn't really feel like you have to be so close to make it actually be effective.
And your attack has to be a quick animation too.
Yeah, exactly. Like if it's not like I don't know, like maybe a railgun, but at that point you're that close. It's probably.
Right.
This is great. I
This is-
love the recall.
Other side.
I feel like you could have a.
Yeah, bomb shot! Best move in the game!
This is the reason. See, you just knew.
No, the Phantom Dust gods knew. It was foretold.
I'm dead.
I did have an arsenal with a bomb shot in it right before. I'm sure before this round or before last round, and I was very happy to get rid of that arsenal.
You don't know what you're missing. Just watch the supremacy of bomb shot just take over this entire match.
It was basically meant to be just like just a bomb. The arsenal was called bombs. It was just a whole bunch of different types of bombs.
More impact bursts.
True
more-
Russian. You hear that in the background?
Bomb shot! Oh, no, that was
it's
impact
gonna hit
burst.
him.
That was
Yeah.
impact burst.
Oh, he's gonna recollect. Yeah, because impact burst is just like it's a fun skill. Oh, that's not really retarded.
Jesus Christ. What a goddamn clusterfuck.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
Yeah, if ever there was a reason to have like a floating camera for casting purposes, it's around like this. You can just get the bird's eye view, the Wile E. Coyote camera of all the bomb shots flying around or impact
Maybe I'll use
bursts.
my bomb shot this time.
You could hear him all the time, constantly.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
And yeah, they actually do have the sound of fireworks going off, like the squealers, so that is oddly apropos of the holiday for sure.
It is kind of funny. Yeah. Actually, fun fact for anyone watching here, if you want to dodge the impact burst, contrary to popular belief, you actually jump towards it. Jump over it, like you're playing as a jumper. You jump in the direction of it that's
Oh, yeah.
coming from.
Keep getting hit with them.
My
Some people think you try to jump away from it, but you don't. You jump right at it.
my preferred angle is like up and to the left a little bit, or forward and to the left a bit, and it's pretty pretty
But
standard.
you never jump away. Never jump
Yeah,
away.
no, that's bad news.
I don't see any shields on me. I don't have any shields.
Bregan having trouble getting his impact burst game going. Almost enough for a
Just
recall,
one
but
more.
nothing good enough to recall or relearn yet.
I mean, he could relearn an aura particle if he really wants to, but I guess.
That's true.
I mean, if he doesn't, for me, I would probably wait for this one to spawn. If it wasn't an aura particle, then I would probably do it. Oh,
Just to clear the bench, get the recall out of there.
Oh god.
But still no impact bursts.
So kind.
SnowRyze has a green. What green does he have? Is he throwing decoys? What is this? Is he trying? It's garbage.
yeah,
He overrides it
no
anyway.
trying. That's not allowed. This is supposed to be a celebratory match.
Is that heat from Void? What's he doing?
Did someone just use a rain?
Choice is throwing heat from Void at poor SnowRyze, who's got nothing in
So
it.
please tell me you have binding needle choices.
I mean, it is a good strategy, but it's against the spirit of the game.
Right,
You
it's
know,
not.
for shame, Choice. For shame.
These guys.
And you
What?
have the
But,
vacuum
fun
ball?
in my
You know,
world.
as has been mentioned prior, I mentioned in the podcast. You know, some poor choices is better than all poor choices.
It's a very
That's what
valid
Americans
point.
do. We illegally trade weapons.
Oh, that
Choices, I think, is just wants to ruin Bregan's fun at this point. He's dropped all semblances of bombs. He's going after him. Is that a dance in his end?
It may be. It looks like it could be.
Yeah, it's dance.
More
He's gonna
freedom.
eat Impact Burst for his troubles for not playing along.
You know what? I feel like he deserves that.
No, I feel Choices needs this. He deserves it. Bregan should go down.
He
He's a tyrant.
He deserves the hit.
America only wins.
the he's lorded his particular brand of villainy over Phantom Dust for too long. He needs to be taken down.
What is Bregan's particular brand of villainy? Explain this to me. What is his villainy?
He was born. That's what his brand of villainy is.
Okay, you know what? That sounds about right.
Oh, poor choices. Poor choices. That was a shout out to all my original X-Men series fans right there. Only 90s kids will know. Mantis with the bomb.
Yeah.
Good bombery. Classic
Ooh.
stuff.
There you go.
Really should have ran him.
You know what? There, right there. I would consider that a moral victory. He got to hit him once.
Oh, 100% with a bomb. That's not an easy feat for anybody to get done, especially not with high ground and not from behind when they're not paying attention. I got hit with another one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, hitting it from low ground isn't that difficult. But hitting it from high ground is pretty hard.
Oh my god!
Oh wow! Oh, there you go. There we go. He got his 14 damage dance to death.
That he did, and ate another impact burst for his troubles.
Cool. Now just make him.
Oh god, oh god. Are they gonna get one match out of this, or is... Well, no, Ryze is still dead. Go bomb. Okay, he has his partner. Run and
Oh,
dance
there he
still.
is. There he is. Yep.
He manuals the impact burst. Use bomb shot. Use bomb shot.
Shot out at Bregan.
Oof, that was close. Ryze almost hitting his partner there. Jesus Christ. Jesus
I feel like
Christ!
bomb shot
It's
would
like
be
a
such
magnet!
great, like, for skills that need a buff. I feel like bomb shot would be such a good candidate for something that needs a buff.
Oh, 100%. We were talking about this in the chat. I think I said it needs to be as
Yeah.
fast as Railgun. It can keep its bad trajectory. Like, I don't mind it being inaccurate as hell, but fast as Railgun, and it
I'm okay.
should...
Honestly, I feel like even just like decreasing its aura cost a little bit
Sorry.
might be enough to make it.
I want it to have as big of a splash as Cluster Bomb.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Manual... I think,
Oh,
I
what
think,
an end there.
I think Bomb Shot actually won that. So, yeah.
It actually did.
So-
You know what? A best skill. You
Best
pro-
skill. It's proven. There's no denying it now. So if nothing else, we've learned today that Bregan's a monster and Bomb Shot's the best skill in the game. And on top of all that, round 2 ends with another one in the win column for Team SkaBoss.
This is very true.
Murder and actually SkaBoss is picking teams first, so those teams might be up sometime soon tomorrow, and of course which Murder will then reply with his teams. And for those of you who weren't in the chat at that time, I've made a target of myself of sorts, so I might just get Murder next round. We'll have to wait and see what
How did you make a
happens.
target of it? How did you make a target? of
So,
yourself?
have you not noticed that my name in chat is Affin, King of Phantom Dust Show?
I have seen that. Yes.
So, that's the gist of it. I'm a big fat piece of shit, and everyone wants my head now. So, looking forward to that.
Well, have fun with your hopefully getting your own demise, I should say.
Oh, I'm gonna win, straight up. I'm just putting it down right now, and I get to a 1v1 Carbon soon too, as a grudge match. I think I'm gonna do the gauntlet match with Xanxus, Broly, and Carbon, where I just take down all 3 of them at once. Book it.
That sounds. If you could do that, it'd be really great to see.
King of Phantom Dust, right here. Skimmy, thank you for joining me once again on the commentators table. Another one down.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it was a great one. Thank you.
All right, take care, folks. See you next time.